Well, hello, everybody, and welcome on back to another episode of Spillin' Diamonds. We are on episode 8. Yes, we are. Welcome on in. Hopefully, everybody had a good week. Today is Sunday, the 28th of July, and we are working on yet another painting. Yes, another painting. See these? See all these? Yes. We're working on another painting. I am literally taking my shoes off. I am literally one section away from finishing up Under the Stairs by Yume Art, but I just can't bring myself to do it because one, I'm lazy. Two, I'm really liking this acrylic painting. And three, it's not the end of July yet. So if I just did one painting for the month of July, I did one painting for the month of July. So we're doing a time lapse here. We're recording a Spilling Diamonds podcast. So you can treat this as a whip and chat. You can treat this as a video. You can treat this as pure shenanigans. Whatever you would like. Okay. So I'm going to get going with this. I'm going to explain to you all what this is. So you can't really see because my camera stinks, so I will have to probably figure out some more settings, but I kind of have a line going here. So this is the ocean, of course, because we're feeling the summer, right? We're feeling the summer. So this is like the summer side, the daytime side, and then this is going to be the night. So I'm trying to work on our little mountains here. I'm using brown. I got my browns right here. I have my coffee right here without any sugar. So let's get rocking and rolling. This past week, wow, friends. This past week was very interesting. Very interesting. I played a lot of The Sims. So for those of you that don't know, I am a Sims 4 creator. I have I call it my first channel. My first channel is Being Chris, where we do Let's Plays of The Sims 4. And I do reviews and all kinds of crazy Let's Plays. So I was doing that on the 23rd. I started, and we streamed a lot about it on Twitch. So if you want to follow me on Twitch, if you're interested in Sims gameplay, you can go on over there. And so a lot of that was a lot of fun. What else? I had to reset my computer, friends. Yeah. I had to reset my computer and I was very upset about it, but there was something going on with OBS. OBS kept shutting me down. OBS is a broadcasting software that you can use to go live. Many people here on YouTube use Streamlabs or StreamYard. I like OBS. I actually really enjoy, it's called AKA Slobs. Streamlabs OBS, because they have like all kinds of really cool alerts and everything's there. It's easy peasy pumpkin pie, and it just was not working out for me. So I had to go back to OBS Studio to get myself situated with that. And I'm still having some problems. I don't think OBS likes the fact that I stream, and they like to knock me off. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. So we're making these mountains, and I kind of wanted to put in some like different colors. So we're going to go with the brown. We're doing that. And yeah, so this week was tough. I'm going to go ahead and just be honest. I'm getting to the point at my age where I'm like, I seriously want to not have my period. And I'm going to be honest about it again. I feel like it's getting to a point where I was talking with my girls, right? And we were talking about it. We were talking long and hard about it. But I think we've come to the conclusion, for those of you that are in the same boat as me, I've come to the conclusion that those of us that do have really bad times during the month, we literally only get one good week. One good week out of the month. Oh, gosh darn it. So there you go. There you go. I just don't know what else to say other than the fact that I am miserable and it takes a lot out of me and it makes me feel like crapolas. So there you go. There you go. So any other things that I can update you all on before we dive a little bit more deeper into this painting here. I'm going to call this painting Day and Night. But I'm really anxious to see how this is going to turn out. So we have some trees here. We have mountains in the background. We do have a moon and we have a couple stars. And then on this side, we have our sun. We also have our palm tree. And then we have some clouds, just different kinds of clouds. But the one thing I love about these paintings is the fact that you can seriously do it. You can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. And is it great therapy for yourself? Absolutely. Does it live up to diamond painting? I'm not going to compare this to diamond painting because diamond painting is a great friend of mine. I've known that diamond painting person for a very long time. Actually, not that long, but 3 years. And I love it. But I've come to the point where my desk is filling up. I mean, I got cans of seltzer here. I got coffee here. I got washi tape. I have all kinds of stuff, you know? But this is fun. It's a lot of fun to do, and I enjoy doing it. And I also love creating these time-lapse videos to put them up on Instagram. Instagram. I don't know. I've been on Instagram for a really long time, and I'm loving the fact that you can take a time lapse and add a very good song to it. Put the lyrics on up because there are some songs that I do not know the lyrics to. Instagram just made it really easy for us. And there you go. You got a good song, a painting that is, to me and to some other people, a lot of people have told me that they really like these time-lapse videos. Very fun to watch, and they're really fun to do. So we are coming to the end of July. I did celebrate a birthday on the 26th, and I'm going to be straight out. I don't like my birthday. I don't like my birthday. Don't know why, but I think the older I've gotten, the older I feel old. And I'm not that old yet. I mean, I think I still got it. Somebody actually commented on my story, a friend of mine, and said that you still got a kid. I'm like, wow, I still got it. Yeah. So what did Chris do for her birthday? Well, I streamed for a little bit. We were streaming and I got to hang out with some amazing friends, you know, streamed for a little bit on Twitch until OBS decided to be a fart and knock me off. And then I did some more diamond painting. I created some paintings. Then my son called me and he goes, Mom, what is your plans for tonight? And I'm like, I really don't want to do anything. I mean, do you want to come over and have pizza? And first, I'm not going to lie. I'm like, you want to meet me at the bar for a drink? And he goes, yeah. And I'm like, if I go to the bar and have a drink, I'm going to have one drink and I'm going to get buzzed. And I don't like to be buzzed and drive back home. So I thought about it. I'm like, I could just stay home and we can order pizza and call it a day. So that's what we did. So he was very nice. He got me a bouquet of beautiful roses and gave me a little bit of spending money. And I'll tell you more about that in a second. Spending money, and we watched a movie together we started at around 7, so 8, 9, 10, yeah. We watched this movie called Horizon. For those of you that like the show that came out, Yellowstone, 1893. I want to say 1926, but I don't think that's there. 1926 was the year my pop was born. But like, if you like those types of shows, I suggest you watch it because if Chris can stay up and watch it, you can stay up and watch it. Okay. It was a great movie. It was great. And you know what? I think the most exciting part about that was the fact that I got to cuddle with Miller. Miller came over. So Miller was a part of the birthday celebration. Then we had some cake. We had some ice cream cake from Carvel, and that was it. I went to bed around like 11, and yeah, that was my birthday. So it was a great birthday. I just don't really, I don't know, maybe I don't want to get older, you know? I know time makes you wiser. Children get older. You know what I'm quoting, what song I'm quoting, right? But it's just an emotional, you know, very emotional for me. But I don't know, maybe you all can agree, but I just don't really like to celebrate my birthday. I want to just celebrate every day, but my birthday, I don't know, I get a little down. I don't know why, but I do. So on another note, I was talking to a friend of mine, and we were talking about maybe going to the beach. Ooh, ooh, ooh. So the game plan is that we're supposed to get a new roof tomorrow, friends. We are supposed to get a new roof. And I don't know if that's going to happen because I think we're getting storms. And I wouldn't suggest the roof guys come in to redo our roof. So I don't know how that's going to work. But I had plans to drop my youngest off at a friend's house and then go to the beach because of the fact that I've mentioned this before. Not a lot of people like the beach in my family. I think the only one that really truly likes the beach or can tolerate the beach is my son, okay? My son can tolerate it because our Julia likes to go to the beach. So he goes, and I think he likes it deep down. I think he does. But we were going to go to the beach on Friday. We were going to go to the beach and we were going to go see friends and go, have some drinks or whatever. And then I thought to myself, I really don't want to do that just because of the fact that here where we live in Jersey, there's always traffic going over to the beach. Like a 45-minute drive turns into like a 2-hour drive with traffic because everybody wants to go to the beach. Everybody does. So I'm like, I don't know. And then I also thought too that no offense, not that they watch my videos, but the people that we were going to go hang out with, I'm really not like 100% close with them. So I didn't want to be a hypocrite and show up at their beach house knowing I really don't like the person. And there's reasons, and I won't get into it, but I just, I feel like I want to surround myself around people who respect me, but also don't judge me. You know what I mean? There's people out there who like to judge. Or point blank, they just can't deal with Chris. Well, don't hang around me then. It's all to it. So that was a no. I was like, yeah, after thinking a lot about that, I don't think we're going to do that. I mean, my goal is tomorrow, I'm going to go to the beach. I'm going to the beach. I'm packing my bag tonight. I'm going to the beach. And I'm not going to go in the water because that water might have like riptides and all that good stuff. But I'm going to collect a whole bunch of seashells, rocks. I don't care, even sticks. That's what I'm doing. You know why? Because I have a couple goals for being the big 4-5 this year. You want to hear my goals? Let me tell you my goals, okay? My goal is to get up every morning, not at 4 o'clock a.m., even though Bobby's snoring like a little hen. Let me know if you remember that song. My goal every morning is first off to grab a cup of coffee, put some non-dairy creamer in my coffee, and ignore the sugar bowl. Ignore that sugar bowl. Do you know, we get spoiled with all these special creamers. We have peppermint, we have hazelnut, we have all kinds, right? This cup right here has no sugar in it, and I've had 2 so far. So no sugar in my coffee, okay? No sugar in my coffee. Next, I'm going to go over and I'm going to brush my teeth. Oh, yes, I am. I'm going to brush my teeth. Yeah. But not only brush my teeth, I am going to use my water picker. Water picker? I love that. That thing is like the best. You can get all kinds of stuff out of your teeth with that little suckaroo. Plus, it's really good. It's close to flossing, right? Third, I'm going to come back on over to my desk. Yes, I am going to come back over my desk. I'm going to get my little mirror out. I'm going to do my makeup. But there's a difference with that makeup, okay? Because there's a couple things Chris isn't doing. I'm not doing this year. Like, I don't really have to. And to tell you the truth, I feel like I'm giving my skin, my face, a little bit more love and attention. So I'm going to put on some moisturizer, right? Put on some really good moisturizer. I really like it. And Then I'm going to put mascara on. Some mascara. And then I'm going to put a little bit of primer on my face. Actually, the primer I like right here I get from BoxyCharm or Ipsy. It's called Misha Beauty Sheer Glow Primer. We're going to be using that. Yeah, using that. Then I'm going to put a little bit of blush on my face. Just a little bit. Right, a little bit. Then I'm going to do my eyebrows. Just put a little bit of color on my eyebrows. Then I'm going to get my curling iron, which is over there. I can't show you. I'm going to get my curling iron and I'm going to sit here and I'm going to curl my hair every day. Every day. Curl my hair every day. I didn't curl my hair today. I just took a shower. But yeah, that's what I'm doing. Then I'm going to put on a little bit of lipstick. Vintage rose lipstick. Let's put on some vintage rose because Chris is looking a little pale there. Let's put a little bit on. Somebody that I used to know, I used to do that and they hated that. They're like, no, do that. I can do whatever I want. So I have that, right? Yeah. And I was using stickers on my nails. I'm like, you know what? I kind of like this little pinkish. So I'm going to stick with the pink for a while because I'm feeling pink. I'm feeling pink, right? Next, I'm going to go on over to my kitchen. I'm going to go back over to the kitchen, not to turn on the coffee pot. No. I'm going to get my little tumbler here, my little Twitch tumbler I've had since 2018, right? And I'm going to put my Skinny Fit, not sponsored by the way, Skinny Fit in here. You put 2 scoops. Put them in first and then fill it with water and then really shake it. Shake it really good, right? I'm going to drink that. That's like a pineapple something, which is the cheapest of the cheapest, by the way. So we're going to do that. Drink that, but I also take a vitamin every day. So I'm going to take my vitamin because the vitamin is helping me feel good. So we're going to take that vitamin, okay? Take that vitamin. Then I'm going to come back to my desk. Yes, this time-lapse video is going to be horrible. Come back on over to my desk and I am going to do one of three things. I mean, this is going to change once I go back to work, but like I said, I'm savoring each and every hour left over from summer break. Yes. I am going to, load up my Sims game. Yeah, because I'm working on a really big build right now and I'm actually really proud of it. I'm not going to lie. So we're going to, turn on our Sims game and do whatever we have to do with the Sims, wherever we left off, right? And then when I'm done with that, I am going to create a painting of the day. I call it painting of the day because I've been doing these paintings. So I've created, it is now the 28th of July, right? I've created a painting every day since June 9th. What? I have. It's crazy. It's nuts. It's insane. But that's a good thing. I can look back and be like, oh my gosh, this was the summer of doing art. Yes, doing art. So we have that, right? So I'll do that. And then when I'm done that, when I finish a painting, what I usually do is go and pick up where I left off on my diamond painting. So my goal is, and I will finish it because I'm a goal setting girl. GSG, girl setting girl. Are you a girl setting girl or a person setting goals? PSG? Are you a PSG? Let me know in the comments down below if you're a person setting goals. They don't have to be extreme goals. They don't have to be whatever goals. All right. Let me know. I want to hear. Okay. I would like to hear. And yeah. And in the meantime, like we're doing stuff around the house. Like I don't just sit here all day because you got to get up every, 10 of the hour to like move around a little bit because your watch will not be happy. If you have a Fitbit or an Apple Watch, they're great things to have. But yeah, so we'll do that. We'll get up every hour, but I'm definitely going to have to do another coat of this because this is a little blotchy. Yeah. So that's my goal, but that is the goal of the summer. Now, when school starts, school's going to be a little different because I'm still going to, wake up every day. I mean, knock on wood, hopefully, do that. But I got to go to work and I got to go see my kids because I miss them. I do miss them. I miss them so much. I had a student of mine. I've become very close to the family. Let me tell you, I got the sweetest little message last night, a happy birthday message, and my heart, I was like, this, I love it so much. I love it so much. So let's talk about something I think we all need to hear. So I'm going to go and pause for a second and we're going to read a little clip from my book. All right, let's start off with a book quote. Here is my book. It is called Crap. How to deal with annoying teachers, bosses, backstabbers, and other stuff that stinks. So we're going to try to keep it, low key here. But look, this is a podcast. Somebody might be dealing with some really tough crap right now. And this book is not only going to help me, but it might help you. So let's have a little bit of humor and let's read a little bit, okay? I will link this book if I can find it because I got it at Barnes & Noble years ago. I will link it in the description down below. All right, so here we go. Introduction. We've all got some crap in our lives. Maybe your dad gives you crap for the clothes you wear. Maybe your mom gives it to you because you keep your room the way you like it, messy. Or perhaps it's your math teacher who, for whatever reason, doesn't like when you do your homework in bright purple ink. Would he prefer you not do it at all? Some days, crap just seems to be everywhere. It can come at you from all directions or out of nowhere. It might come in one big dump or in little dumplings. And just when you think you've had it under control, it'll appear in some new, totally unexpected form. Crap is annoying, but it doesn't have to ruin your day or your life for that matter. The trick is identifying what type of crap it is and then knowing whether to avoid it, deal with it, or simply get rid of it. To start getting a handle on your crap, just sniff, read on. Okay. Let's see. This is vulgar slang, by the way. Vulgar slang. What is this crap? Okay. Just real quick. We'll do this real quick and then we'll move on, okay? We're on page 12 already, by the way. What is this crap? Before you can understand what to do with crap, you need to know how to identify it. This is where the science of crapology comes in. Becoming a skilled crapologist, that is, learning how to distinguish one type of crap from another, can help you anticipate what might be coming your way. That can make the crap easier to contend with or avoid entirely. Here are the 4 basic types of crap, okay? And I'm just going to name them, okay? I'll name them real quick because there's a lot of reading and I really don't feel like reading a whole lot today, okay? It is Sunday. Crap from management. That's 1. Crap from your peers. Crap from yourself. Am I going to get banned for doing this? I don't know. I'm not sure. Crap from the universe. All right, friends. We will read more in the next episode, but for now, let's get back to our video. So I use that as a point, what do you call it? An award point in my channel on Twitch. And I have a very lovely mod of mine who will, at every stream, redeem a word about crap. And it's very interesting. And some of it is a little bit too much. I'm like, yeah, I can't read that. And I won't, so don't expect that because I won't be doing that, but I will make it a habit to read that. So we have art here. We have some talk about diamond painting, which I don't know. I'm not going to lie. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 sitting next to me. 4 sitting next to me. And I still have to go through all my ABs. So we'll get there. We're almost on this mountain, which is awesome. Let's do it. I'll have to go over this. So I usually do 1 coat, but when I'm done the time lapse, I will go back over it. So I keep all my markers on my desk. So I am a full desk. It's full of that word right there. Yes, it is. But it's good. It's good stuff. It is. Yeah. So there you go. And I'm looking forward to doing the sunflower for next month. And it is around, but I'm hoping that I'll be able to get through it because I think September is going to be a busy month. I'm not going to be able to sit here all day and play video games and stuff. I've been working really hard the last couple weeks on just staying up a little bit later. So though I paint here and in my bedroom, my book office, I call it. So it's bedroom, office, closet. I do tend to stay up a little bit more, and I go out to the couch. I lay in the corner, my favorite corner, and I prep a painting for the next day. So there you go. So yeah, I'm going to put these aside because I will have to go over that. Oh yes. All right. Let's stop that time lapse real quick. Now we're going to do the sun right here. The sun. So let's do that. I'm going to pick out, an orange, and then I'm going to pick out some yellows because I really want them to be like poppin' yellow and orange. I think these will be good. All right, for now. Nice. And I do have a yellow up here, and another one here, and another one here. Okay, so we're going to fill this area right there. All right, let's do that. And I like this dual tip because it has the fine, and then it also has the brush. So you can go, you can start out by like cutting in, like painters do, like painters that come over to paint your house. Yeah. And I will show you all the paintings I created at the end of this video because there's a lot, but it feels good. It does. I'm gonna go over here. I cannot believe that we're gonna go in August, and I think August, a lot of kids like in different states go back to school. They start like maybe the middle of August, towards the end of August. We're gonna start right after Labor Day. And I'm a little I'm not anxious about it, but I definitely would like to have some extra money in my pocket from working. I've been behaving myself though. I mean, I think this week I didn't buy much of anything because I have my paper and I have the markers. I literally don't have any more room. Like this basket right here is filled, and I have markers up there for another painting. Yeah. So I'm all set. And I've been putting ones away that are starting to dry out on me, but I think so far it's been a lot of fun. Okay, so we're going to do this yellow, and I have a little palm tree there. So speaking of, I should probably hold off on this until we actually look at them. I apologize. I've been really truly trying to work on flamingos. Flamingos are tough to draw, friends. They're so hard. A lot of this is like the same yellow. Like these two were the same yellow. So I'm going to put one away. They look like they're the same. But it's so cool to, learn. It took me a while. I'm not like a perfectionist. Like I'm okay with trial and error. I will keep trying to do it until I think I got it. But it's the whole process of learning, like stepping outside of the box and trying new things. And hopefully, you all, or some of you at least, have picked up something new this summer or whatever season you are in the world, rather than just diamond paint. Diamond painting is a lot of fun. It is. And I want to get this painting done, which I probably should try to finish up today. I should, but there's a lot of color blocking left over. So I think that's the part, because whenever you have color blocking, things start to go wrong. Like your wax is messing up with you, or, you have to straighten out drills. You get distracted. I think I just messed that up a little bit. I'm going to make that come out a little bit more. So that's going to be our palm tree. So what we're working on right now is the sun, where we're doing the sun rays. Yeah, sun rays. They can be all kinds of colors. I think this is going to look great. And I've been trying to incorporate a little bit of some metallic colors in here. So we have some metallic greens, blue. I didn't put any metallic on this side, so maybe I might have to highlight maybe the mountains with metallic. When I think of the metallic pens or markers, I think of the Aurora Borealis with some of them, but I also feel a little bit of a fairy dust. Yes, fairy dust drill. So that's really cool. And it does bring out the picture a little bit. But yeah, it's something I'm so glad. I'm so glad that I gave myself the opportunity to really explore this. Am I a trained acrylic, painter? No. Do I love creating stuff? Absolutely. Absolutely. It's fantastic. All right. Okay, so now we're going to put some orange in, get those rays to be bright. And this side over here where the mountains are, that is going to be our nighttime. And this side that I'm working on now is going to be our daytime. So we're going to have night and day. That's going to be really cool. And you can find all kinds of inspiration. I never suggest, copying off of an artist or a painting over on Pinterest or wherever. I don't recommend that. Please don't do that. But if you want to gather inspiration, just for experience, that is okay too. I don't know what I'm doing with all these paintings. A friend of mine said you can open up a gallery. I probably could with all the paintings I have, but the problem is, I don't think it's 100% great. I just think it's just a thing that I've created for myself. Everybody goes through their own types of sadness and trials and, heartache and stuff like that. And I create art. I'm like, I'm not going to sit here and cry about that. I mean, I can for a little bit, but if I do, I'll get it on my painting. But yeah, maybe one day I can go to an art show or have one of my paintings turned into a diamond painting. I've thought about that. Whenever I'm making these paintings or creating a painting, I'm like, would this look good as a diamond painting? And I'm like, I don't know. I mean, I'm not really sure, but you'll have to let me know if you think about that. Yeah. So we got the sun right there. The sun rays. So for this sun right here, I'm going to go and just make it this orange. This is like my favorite orange. I love it so much. And I'm burping because I had pizza for breakfast. I mean, that's the good part about being 45 is that you can just eat whatever you want to eat. So I had pizza. I was only going to have one piece, but I had two, and it was a meat lovers. There you go. Yes, palm tree is going to be a lot of fun too. Yeah, I'm thinking too, like for the fall, oh my gosh, we can create like pumpkins and witches' hats. Oh my gosh, and scary houses. All kinds of cool stuff. I mean, I won't have a whole lot of time to do it, but I will make time for it. So I'll definitely need another coat on this, but I tend to wait a little bit to do another coat because I don't want them to smudge. So let's get rid of that. Now I'm going to flip my canvas over. We're going to spin it around real quick. So let's do that without messing up our washi tape. Here we go. So we can work on our bottom. Yeah, there we go. All right. So that's there. So I would like to go with, I'm going to try to go with some blues. I think these are the same color. So might take that one back and put a gray in. I think they're pretty good, right? They're pretty good. And I'm going to do this side here, and then we'll do the nighttime over here. Go back to my time lapse. And we're all centered. We're all good. Yes, yes, yes. All right. And I go over here on my washi tape and I just test out to make sure that our marker is okay. And I'm going to position my wrist in a very uncomfortable way. And I'm working with a fine tip right now. I didn't do that palm tree yet, but I will get there. I will get there. So these are kind of just like wavy lines. I want them to be sporadic colors, but I want them to be our clouds, since we're kind of going with like the squiggly lines and stuff like that. So let's go up here and let's do that. Yeah. So I guess we'll do some diamond painting talk real quick. I am really loving the pen from Diamond Art Club, and I'm really liking the wax. I'm sorry, the putty. That putty is really good. There was a car alarm going off, and I'm like, oh no, is it my car? It's not. So yeah, I'm really liking the putty. The putty is really good. And I think I'm using a 7-placer from Diamond Art Club, and I'm really liking that. So there are a few other paintings I have to unbox, but I'm not gonna unbox them because I'm just gonna put them upstairs in the craft room up there, even though this bedroom has turned into a craft room, which is no big deal, but it's too hot up there. Too hot. Okay, let's let that dry for a little bit. And I'm going to switch out. Let's do like a bluish color, a bluish gray color. And I'll test it out real quick. Looking good. But I definitely have to get, believe it or not, I have to get some washi tape. I've gone through a lot of washi tape, a lot of it. So I think I might make a purchase of some seasonal washi tape and some more painter's tape because I'm getting low. I'm getting low. Not that I want to. I mean, I think I'm going to grab just 2 more. I'm going to grab like a more fallish kind, and definitely more painter's tape because painter's tape does help. Does help a whole lot. I did the wrong one. Crapolas. Okay, so let's do that. So that's looking like clouds. I know it's upside down. I apologize. You have to turn your head a little bit. I'm gonna go over this way. And this one seems like it's gonna be drying out soon because I'm gonna put this in my drying out pile. A lot of fun. Oh, this is so cool. Okay, so we have that color. And then we're going to go with a more bluish. It's like a pale, like not pale, but it's like a blue, a greenish blue. I'm not good with colors. I'm not. Let's test this one out. Okay, good. Yeah. So with all this, it does take a full day to finish these paintings because you usually have to go like 2 or 3 more coats. But when you do, the more coats you put on, you'll see that the more it does look like actual paint, you know? And the feel of it too is so cool. So I'm gonna have to look to see if I can get like some type of top coat or something to kind of make it look like glossy, or get like a matte finish. I'm gonna have to look into that. I've never tried it before, but I'm gonna have to look to see. Like I don't want to say that I'm correct, but maybe it's a varnish that you have to get a varnish, or Mod Podge maybe. Maybe I could try Mod Podge like on a small one. See how that rocks and rolls, you know? All right, so I'm going to go up this way. There we go. And they do dry fairly quickly, except for the metallic. I usually get like a little bit of ink like right here, but that's all right. Okay, let's turn this into a little time lapse. Put some really good music on because I found this song that I have been wanting to share, friends. So let's listen to it. You ready?
Let's take it slow. Where you go, I go too. And if you hit the bottom, I'm going down with you. Let's take it slow. Who cares where we gotta be? You know you'll have a good time wherever you're with me. Let's take it. You don't know how. You say we're taking on water, yeah, we're sinking now. You're looking all concerned, like we're gonna drown. But we both know how to swim, no worries, let's flow for now. Let's take it slow. Where you go, I go too. And if you hit the bottom, I'm going down with you. Let's take it slow. Who cares where we gotta be? You know you'll have a good time wherever you're with me. Let's take it. easy. I drag you out your mind. And there are days I hate you, but baby, you're still mine. And now we have the best times, no matter what we do. And even when we don't, there's nobody I'd rather choose. Let's take it slow. Where you go, I go too. And if you hit the bottom, I'm going down with you. Let's take it.
Okay, so I did the first coat on this. I'm going to wait a little bit and then I'm going to go back on over. I have all my markers right here. There's probably like 50 of them. And then I'm going to draw a line right here. And I'm going to probably highlight the trees in green, the mountains in brown, the sky, the dark night in silver, and then blue for our sky, a little bit of gold for our sun, and blue for our ocean here. They're ocean waves. You know, ocean waves have very different shapes and stuff. So we're going to do that. But let me show you what we have over here. There's a lot. So get ready, friends. Get ready. Okay, so here is one. See if I might have to move my light over a little tiny bit more so you don't get too much of a glare. So you have some squiggly lines here, right? And you got a nice big sun. So that one was a lot of fun to do. I love the crisp lines. Very cool. The arrows, kind of like a herringbone a little bit, like that. So here is Whimsical Sun, we're going to call it. Have that. Next we have a flamingo, which this looks so much good. So much better on camera. This one I really like. I love the ocean wave, but the wave is going up. You have some leaves. You have a hibiscus. I got to figure out if I'm saying that right. Let me go check because I don't want to make a fool of myself. Let me go check. Okay, I am right. Hibiscus. Yes, so we have one of those. And then we just have another tropical flower with our palm tree with the little coconuts. Yeah. And I gave our flamingo friend here some eyelashes. You know why? We got eyelashes in The Sims 4. Yes. And I kind of just wanted to make it like a little bit more like vibrant. So I added in some little doodles over here. So here is our doodling flamingo. Let me know if you all have names for them. So here we go. Here's another one. Now this one I really like because I love this. I love this. I call this Traveling to AC. Yes, yes. So you start all the way north Jersey, and you're going all the way up to like South Jersey. That's my house. My house is black. And then here you are, and this is Atlantic City. Yes, Atlantic City. You got that beautiful skyline in. So let me know. Here's like a little bay area, but you got the hills. So you got the pine trees here. You got the water. You have some mountains and grass because, you know, Jersey has a lot of grass. It does. But the city, I love that. So this one I'm actually really proud of. I'm very proud of this one. Let me put my signature on that. Make sure that I get that on there. But I do like this one. This one is very nice. I enjoyed doing this. The sun, I did all kinds of doodle and lines. That was really hard. I don't suggest that. I suggest you use a very fine marker for that. But the buildings were pretty easy to do. Shouldn't have put that house in black, but maybe I can change it later. But this is like a little farmhouse. I love that. Isn't that gorgeous? I love it. I love it. All right. Now, I don't know for sure if I showed this one or not, so I'm going to show it again. Here are the 2 flamingos in a heart hand. Yes, so this one is okay. I'm not too enthused about it. It looks great on camera, but I'm not happy with the sun. I think I did that way too thick. But I was getting a little bit creative with the leaves here. So there you go. Definitely have to touch this up a little bit. I'm not too happy with this plant, but maybe I'll try it again. Like I said, it's all practice. It's all practice. Okay. Then we have another flamingo. I did this one. I put this one up on Instagram. I would probably want to do this again. I think I've gotten the beak or the mouth of the flamingo. I think I've gotten it down. I think this one is a little bit too low, so we'll have to see about that. I am recording. That's awesome. You bought this awesome rice?
Do we have chicken?
Chicken rice? Oh. Sure.
Peppers and onions in it?
Sure.
Hang on.
All right, so I'm not too enthused about this one, okay? But I will put it aside and do maybe a recreation of it. You let me know in the comments down below. Another one we have, which I don't know if I showed or not. This one is another one that I might want to recreate too. Get my stars aligning a little bit better. I think this looks like a heart, believe it or not, which is not too bad, but like it's a half and half photo. So you have a sun here and then you have the stars here, but the stars are connecting. This is a great way to just definitely use your imagination and be creative. It's a great art technique that I've seen other artists use, you know, when they doodle and stuff. That's how they kind of start with their art pieces. So I might want to recreate this. So this is going to go in the recreation pile. This one I did not finish, and I'll tell you why. This one is with that paper that I got from Joann Fabrics, and it was shedding. I did this out on the couch one night. So this one is not done. This one is not done. I will probably finish it up of some sort. Okay, you ready for the next one? The next one is one of my favorites. There you go. One of my favorites, okay, because I definitely have to go over the bear a little bit. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4. You got 4 bears, 4 bears. So, and they're kind of just making their way to the mountain. So this painting is called Making My Way to the Mountain. Yeah, I'm a bear. I'm a bear, all right. Yeah, I've been playing a lot with bears lately. Especially in The Sims. We got Blue Bear now, who has a quest. So for those of you that are interested in finding out, why can't I speak at all? I can't speak at all. Finding out about Blue Bear, you got to click on him and ask him about his sadness. Yeah. You can just click on me too and find out about my sadness, but I don't think you're going to get it out of me because I do have sadness, but I'm not going to share it. We're just gonna make our way to the mountain, friends. That's what we're doing, making our way to the mountain. Yes. Maybe the next painting will be making my way downtown. This one was cute too. I like this one. Yes. All right. Now, I don't know if I showed this one either because a lot of these paintings I did not do a time lapse for. I created these out on my couch with my pillow. Had a whole setup. Like I have a setup here on my desk. I have a setup on my couch. And my goal is to not get any marker marks on my couch. So I use a protective blanket. So that way I don't get any marker stains on my couch. We have a very bright flowery doodle, I'm going to call it, yes. And getting creative with the little vines and the lines and the little boxes. The flowers got a little bit more creative. I did highlight this one in white, but I like the polka dot look too. The polka dot's a lot of fun to work with. But yeah, this one actually came out really well. I like this one. It looks so much better up on camera than it does here in real life. Just going to let you know. I think the camera's lying to you. All right, another one I did not go ahead and do a time lapse for this one either. And I'm not 100% sure that I like this. But I kind of just got my pens. I got a whole bunch of blues and I kept going like over and then up, down, up, down. And then I'm like, okay, when I'm done with this, I should highlight it with some black. And I think I ruined it. So I'm not very happy with this one. But this is one I did create and I want to show you all. Yes. I did this one out on my couch as well. So we have another beach, ocean wave sunshine, sunset. Another one we have here is leaves. This one actually looks pretty good. I wish if I had one wish in life, my wish would be to get my lighting to be perfect. And it's not. It's not. My camera, I'm pretty sure I need to get a better camera, especially for these videos. So I might be looking into a good camera. We have a whole bunch of leaves, and we have some like whimsical like lines and stuff. We have arrows, some doodles and stuff. I did this one too out on my couch. This one I really like. I think the colors are a little bit dark, but you have the heart in the middle, but you have all these houses going around it. This one was really cool. This one was a lot of fun to do. You kind of had to keep moving your paper to kind of make it look like it was going round. But that one was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun to do. The next one we have here is our cats. Now, I made this, you can see right here. This is why I don't like that paper, because it messed up my painting right here. I did this years ago with my oldest daughter. We just drew a whole bunch of cats and colored it in. Something you can do too. If you ever want to learn how to draw something, look it up on Pinterest. They will give you ideas and stuff. So we drew some cats. So here's for all the cat lovers. If you like this painting and you like it and you want to see it go up to another level, let me know. I'm thinking about doing another cat painting. So let me know. So here we are. Here is our last painting. This one looks really good. Wow, the metallic colors really do pop out. Yes, they do. You can see all the metallic. So I'll hold it up like this real quick. So you have 3 flamingos swimming in the water, and they have the sunset in the background, but they're underneath this very viney tree. You can't really see the tree, but there's some leaves popping out. So we don't know what tree it is yet. But yeah, the flamingos, like I said, I think I'm getting better with my flamingos. We kind of did a purple one here. The flowers, I think, came out a lot better. So there you go. We did all these paintings. I love it. So I'm going to put all these away. Now, do I want to go and diamond paint? I do. I do want to diamond paint. I do. I have to clean off my desk. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back and do another time lapse. We're going to do another coat on that painting we started with. And I will highlight, and then I will come on back. So here is some more music for you all, okay?
Shine bright up all night, we're never slowing down. Fall in love, drunk mistakes, we're bound to hit the ground. Gotta keep this feeling, keep on breathing, even if we're slipping away. So I close my eyes and lose myself now, do it like it's only today. We got a party for a lifetime, no we ain't stopping for the sunrise, and we don't care about the bad nights. And for a second I can feel like this, make me feel like this. We got a party for a lifetime, no we ain't stopping for the sunrise, and we don't care about the bad nights. And for a second I can feel like this, make me feel like this. Young blood made of gold, a mind you can't control. Running wild, can't come down, my head is in the clouds. Gotta keep this feeling, keep on breathing, even if we're slipping away. So I close my eyes and lose myself now, do it like it's only today. We got a party for a lifetime, no we ain't stopping
All right, so we are done. Are we 100% done? No, because see this hand right here? See how I have some gray right there? I ended up getting it on our paint in here, but you can see that this is a night and day. Mountains with the night and the moon is reflecting on these trees and they're palling out. They're palling out, yes. And you have your clouds and your sun and your palm tree and some ocean. I did a black little line right here, or curve, I guess you could say, to kind of divide these two right here. So hopefully you enjoyed this. I enjoyed this so much. I promise I will incorporate some type of diamond paint into these podcasts, but I really wanted to do this with you all. I thought it would be a lot of fun and I had a blast. So hopefully you all did as well. So if you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Give it a thumbs up. Let the algorithms know that Chris exists. Yes, but that's okay though, because I know I exist and I'm a pretty freaking awesome person. I am. And yeah, so let me know if you like this type of video, if you like this podcast. I want to know all about it. Let me know if you think that I should go ahead and work on my recreate paint-ins. I know we mentioned the cats. Let me know about this one if you want me to recreate this. On acrylic paper, not this really sheddy paper. Let me know about that. With that being said, I'm going to go, my friends. I hope you all have a great rest of your day, wherever you are in the world. And make sure that you are being kind to yourself. You're being gentle. You take it easy. You tell yourself you're doing the very best you can. And you do something every day that's going to make you feel good, make your heart feel good, make your soul be very soulful. All right, with that being said, I'm going to leave. I'm dropping the mic right now. Actually, I'm going to drop a pen. I'm out of here. Bye.